Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's Richie from Boston. I'm driving around because we have another killer nor'easter on its way. It's been sitting off the coast all morning and all afternoon gathering water, so this may be an event. I've been listening to a lot of diverse stuff today, and it's really got me thinking. And that's when you get videos like this, is when I'm driving and I can't wait to say something for fear that I'll forget it. I put up those images yesterday of what appear to be 5G towers right around my house. They're in the right proximity, they're the right type, so forth, so on. But the fact that, whether they are or not, that 5G is going up right now, and it's going to have to be in your house, on the telephone pole, outside your house, 2 telephone poles down, another one to transmit that one, because microwave, this stuff doesn't transfer well. Your hat could knock it down. Your sunglasses, the wall of your house, a tree, a bush. If you go back in the Bible, God would order people to be destroyed in certain towns. Man, woman, child, donkey, everything. Destroy it. And why was that? Because according to God's own words, it was corrupt. What does everybody call the entire corporate and governmental systems of the world, including ours? Really bad. Ours is the one that's allowed other countries' governments to become so corrupt. You know what I mean? Think about what an economic hitman is. Think about us taking over Afghanistan. We didn't beat anybody, but we managed to secure all the heroin and flood our country with it to the point where it's epidemic proportions in the years 2018. They're corrupted as well. God said, go to these towns and kill everyone, all of them, because they're corrupt. And yet, all societies right now are run by what God would consider corrupt. What we consider corrupt. But most of the mainstream people, sheeple, whatever you want to call them, just put up with it. You have somebody sitting up there as the President of the United States whose actual country of origin is in an enormous question. But I digress. We have someone sit up there for 8 years, tell you one thing to get himself elected, and then go into office and do the exact polar opposite like you couldn't even imagine. And people just wait for the next time they offer us 2 people to vote for again to come in and do the exact same thing over and over and over. The last one that might have actually been a real person was JFK. But he was magically killed by all sorts of really odd bends in physics, we'll call it. And the one person that was there then was a member of the Bush family. The Bush family goes back. Herbert Walker Bush's father got hit for doing business with the Nazis during World War II. So his punishment was his son would become president, and then his grandson would become president as well. We are run by corrupt people. The root meaning of that in God's eyes is destroy them. And yet we allow these people to run our lives right now. It amazes me. And these people are so corrupt that most believe they're in league with demonic, satanic, the same people that were in the Bible. Remember, corrupt. These people are going through great pains, in my lifetime at least, to change the genetic makeup of a human being created by God using fluoride. When you press these people about fluoride for 50 years, they finally say, well, yeah, the benefits to the teeth override the damage that's done to the brain. That's the best you're going to get out of them, and the normal people put up with it. hey, it's really good for your teeth, and it only destroys your brain a little. In a real world, they'd say, stop that right now, leave your brain alone, and take care of your teeth, a veritable cornucopia of other ways. But that's not what happens. They need to do that to change us, to get rid of that free will, to get rid of those people that'll stand up for themselves. They're doing it with frequencies because we're made out of water, which can be manipulated by frequencies. They're doing it in the air, and people damn well can see it. They came out and said it. These are two main conspiracies that are now out and no longer theories. They're just the news, and nobody gives a shit. They're changing your genetic makeup and your kids and your grandkids and everyone you love and care about. They're changing them through the water, the genetically modified food, and the air. And with the frequencies, the 5G is going to be, once it's up, there's no unringing that bell. There's no way it's coming down. And once it's up, chances are there isn't going to be any more assholes in their Land Cruiser driving around looking at a nor'easter, yelling into a cell phone. But I digress.